Bold and the Beautiful has Steffy Forrester doing the unthinkable next week after she learns of her stepsister's betrayal and turns to her mother for help on the CBS soap. That's when the problem emerges. Besides that, Steffy Forrester goes into protective mode for her marriage. She's pushed Hope Logan to the max over the last several weeks, but the Logan daughter hit way below the belt, and Finn tells her this when she begs him to keep the kiss between them. But that's a no-go for Finn. Many B&B fans side with the Forrester daughter, but there's a roadblock for her with the fans on B&B. Finn was like a man someone set on fire after Hope Logan, Annika Noel, kissed him last week. John Finnegan, Tana Novlan, called the Logan daughter out on her disgusting display, but when she asked him not to tell Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinn's would, he blew a gasket. Last week on Bold and Beautiful, Finn snapped at Hope. How dare she ask him to lie to Steffy to save her from embarrassment? But Hope tried to sell him on the war between the Logans and Forresters amping up if he said anything. Surprisingly, Finn put it back on her. He tells his wife next week as spoilers have her going after her stepsister. John Finnegan feels his wife has a right to know. Then he tells the Logan daughter that any blame for family repercussions falls back on her. So, a very angry Steffy verbally attacks her stepsister next week, wanting to know why she did this. Steffy slams her stepsister for having the gall to think she could take Finn away from her. But once Steffy marks her territory for her stepsister, the rest of the family soon becomes involved. So far, the Bold and the Beautiful fans can feel the Forrester daughter's pain, but then it gets complicated to follow. Steffy Forrester handles the scenes between her and Finn just right. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest Hope just about wears a scarlet letter after her stepsister gets a hold of her, and the rest of the family finds out. At one point next week, Steffy walks in on Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, as she's informing Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., about the kiss her daughter planted on John Finnegan. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for next week have the Forrester daughter going after her stepsister, and when she walks in on Brooke about to spill the beans to Ridge, what she does next might surprise B&B fans. But there's one task Steffy Forrester has that even the fans can't buy into. Steffy is thrilled to have her mom back, so she confides in her mother, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, about her problems with Hope. But viewers cannot fathom this. The only way to make it believable is to close your eyes and picture Steffy talking to an older woman. First, it's important to say that fans love Rebecca Budig in the other soap roles she's played through the years. But when she showed up as Steffy Forrester's mother, the soap asked too much out of fans. She's way too young, and her mother-daughter talks with Steffy just don't fly for that reason for many B&B viewers. If she flew into La as Steffy's brother's new girlfriend, or if Carter started to date her, that would have been great. But as Steffy's mom, well, this is just too much of a stretch for Bold and the Beautiful viewers. Steffy pours her heart out to her mom, but fans look at her as if she were a stranger. She could be a Forrester Creations model or a friend from Steffy's childhood. But her mother, well, fans don't see it. The Forrester daughter is spot on as usual when evoking emotion from fans. But something seems to disconnect for viewers when she calls this woman mom. For many fans, it throws the scenes off kilter. So, while the storylines finally come with some meat to them, they sprinkle in a woman who looks more like a peer for Steffy Forrester instead of a mother. Fans suggest Bold and Beautiful went just a little too far this time. They scripted a mother for Steffy Forrester who doesn't look a day older than her daughter on the CBS soap.